No.
I should film now. Are we filming now? We're live. Actually, we should go live one day. We should do a live episode.
I like this one. Okay. Hey guys! It's me again with the wonderfully, energetically, exhibitionistically...
Exhibitionistically?
Yeah, because you like filming things. Taylor D!
What's up?
We here! I always keep forgetting to look at your camera. Because I'm
Don't
still
look at the
in,
camera.
do you like my lace front?
I do. It's amazing. I know this.
So amazing that.
I know this really awesome girl who has one just like that.
Is her name?
Her name is Taylor D. With a capital D.
These are one of my favorite dresses. I got it at the Savers.
You gotta put panties on first.
Oh,
Panties
no!
on.
I'm doing my.
This is for your oats. Don't
This
sell
is
your
for the
oats.
photobomb because I'm gonna photobomb Brittany.
Oh God.
Hey
no.
Brittany. Dresses from Savers. Wig is from. Where did we get
Rockstar
the wig from?
Wigs?
No, this is
Amazon?
You got yours from Rockstar?
Was it Amazon?
I got
Rockstar?
mine.
don't
I either got all of my wigs either come from Amazon or the Wish app.
Oh, I don't do the Wish app.
I'm
I can't wait that long.
poor.
I get all like aggro and stuff.
You
All right,
are aggro. All right.
it's the second episode.
The second episode, and also kind of semi-controversial. Apparently, I guess I'm
Was
not
it?
that woke. You know, because of all the like. We'll get into it.
We'll get into that.
How you
Okay.
doing?
How
Ooh, this
you
is
doing?
not a good angle for me.
How you doing?
Can we put this in a book or something?
No.
Oh man.
All right. Here we go.
You hate me.
I do.
Episode 2.
Episode 2.
Oh, look at that manicure.
They're fake.
I
So,
like your face.
not really a recap so much as just so the girls get back into the workroom, and of
Right,
course
after
the
the
first thing
elimination.
they're doing is clocking on Scarlett for the fact that
There's holes in her
there's
shirt.
holes in her dress.
Well, because she was like, I thought I should have won.
Mm-hmm.
And
Because she's like, everyone said my dress is cute. They would wear it.
Who? Who said that? Who's telling her
I
lies?
liked her look. I thought it was very cute. It was put together.
I mean, it was a nice dress,
It was
but
a nice dress.
it was,
but-
as Michelle would say, OTR.
yeah, it
off
was
the
very
rack.
off the rack. It was a very off the rack.
Vanjie reads Soju after she's gone. She's like,
Mm-hmm.
Mama, there's some things you do not say.
Which reminds me, we forgot about the talk about the sis last week.
Sis.
We forgot to explain the sis.
Oh,
so-
sis.
Which Soju they bring up today with Soju being gone.
I've luckily never had a sis so
You
bad
mentioned your
that it's
sis.
leaked down anywhere.
Yeah, it's
Have
never
you ever
leaked
had
when
a
you're on a
cyst
plane.
like
I've
that?
never had a cyst like that that's leaked
I've had
out
cysts.
down my pants while I'm on a plane.
Just other things have
Yeah,
leaked down your
just
pants.
other things.
Yeah,
So,
nasty.
There,
But I feel like that's something I would have done too, because I'm one of those people who gets so nervous I want to
you
impress
would
people
overshare.
that I would overshare.
You would probably overshare
I'm
things.
such an oversharer.
Yeah, I would not overshare, but you probably would overshare.
I'd be like, well, it was like this one time I was like double penetrated. Anyway,
All right,
enough
so
about
the
your
challenge,
stories.
the challenge for the week. So mini challenge,
Mini challenge was photobomb,
photobomb.
which I have pictures of,
Yay!
but they're in reverse because I decided to.
Not saved properly.
It's weird how my thing does it. That's why.
You can-
Well, was there any that really stood out to us?
Not really. The only thing I really liked was what's her butt?
This one stood out to me.
Brooklyn. Oh yeah, that one's awesome.
We're
Who's that
gonna.
with us? Is that Courtney Love?
No,
Who's
that's
that?
Kate Moss.
Oh, that's Kate Moss. Oh,
I did a
yeah.
little bit of our own photobomb because I was not impressed with anybody.
You should send me that so I can put it up on.
We
on
will
the
post
YouTube
it on the
channel.
gram, on the Facebook.
On the Facebook and all that. Put it up. Send that to me, okay?
I'm sure you loved Silky's photo session.
I did. I was like, why is she all of a sudden gotta be naked for?
I mean, if
Was
I
she
had
like,
if
I
I had the
can
guts,
bring
I would go
those?
naked. I'd be
But
like,
at least we know
"Hey,
Silky doesn't have to talk.
Hey,
She doesn't have to talk because
She's
she's just
lucky.
everything.
I ain't gonna
mean,
talk either, but that's for other reasons.
she's very comfortable with her body, and that's great. I just wanted her to be a little bit more presentable for this.
Yeah.
Bomb.
Yes.
I didn't
think
like
she
that with
tried it, so.
Plastique. You could not see her behind Amber.
Well, not only her, but also Mercedes Iman.
Mercedes Iman was another one you couldn't really see, but Plastique because she's like behind the sofa thing. You couldn't see
Nina
her.
West kind of reminds me of Taylor D when she was doing Sinistry.
yeah.
This is a very
before she starts drinking, she's very much like that.
Before she starts drinking.
After she starts drinking, it's a whole nother mess. But see, you can't see her outfit.
Yeah. Also,
I'm sorry. Go.
You go first.
Madonna.
That's what I thought too.
She looks very
but
Madonna.
also,
Scarlet
RuPaul's
Envy.
like, "Are you the flower girl?" And did you hear what she said?
She said,
It was, "I'm the wedding girl."
I'm the wedding girl. I'm the.
You're the bride.
I think she. Yeah, I think because Scarlett's pretty.
Pretty.
That's about it.
Speaking of pretty.
Okay, yeah. So there we go with the flash of the century. There's.
Evie, I like Evie's too.
I liked Evie's. I liked her whole little like censored bush thing that she has going on. Like.
That's another very Taylor
Yeah,
D.
it
No,
is.
that's more. What was your
No, that was
co-star
more like
now has no
Kamiko.
hair? Yes.
Kamiko would do that.
I was gonna say other things, but I didn't want to
Yeah.
be mean. Not like she listens to
No.
it.
Oh no, but now she will. She'll listen and be like,
She
"Ooh, girl."
will.
That's
This one
another
went by
cute one.
so fast.
Yeah.
that I was like, wait, I gotta pause it.
It's like, and then she was gone.
And then, RuPaul asked her what her favorite Titanic song was. Oh fuck, Celine Dion song was.
Yeah, it's like Titanic.
Very
My
boring.
least favorite Celine Dion song.
Really?
Yeah, I just not a fan. Okay, so
I
what's
like
with
it.
the bra again? She has another bra on. She's like, that's all she
No, but
got
this
was
isn't.
bras.
This isn't Kahana, is it? Oh, it is Kahana.
It is Kahana.
Oh baby,
It
maybe
is,
she's a
'cause
bra
I even wrote
queen.
my note, Kahana, another bra.
Side note: Kahana released a single, and her beats are pretty good. She got a
Yeah.
lot of RuPaul alumni,
Is it
Drag Race
called I'm Wearing
alumni.
a bra.
It's called Scorchy.
I mean, is that all she brought with her? Was
Bras.
a bra?
Bras, beautiful bras.
And I wasn't really a fan of the wig too much.
Well, do any of their wigs look really good? Well, hers
Honey's
is,
does.
Honey's is good. I can never remember Honey for some reason.
She's
I
not-
can never recognize her.
She's not that memorable.
She
This is another one. I like.
looked like Katya.
She does look like Katya.
Who is this?
That was.
Fuck.
Is that Sugar? Sugar Cane.
No way. That
Yeah.
doesn't even look like Sugar.
It's Sugar.
I didn't recognize.
Because I made a
guess she's not
comment. I
wearing
like the
orange.
dress, but I wish the hair was a little darker.
Mm.
I wish the hair was just a little bit darker, and then it would look nice. Evie.
Evie.
Is
No.
that Evie? No, that's Akira. Akiria.
Oh, Akira.
I like the dress, but the shoes don't go with it.
Akira's not on the right. I kind of recognize her sometimes too. This is Katya.
Brooklyn, very Katya. But when she talks, very detox.
Also, and the way she acts is very Alexis.
Yes.
Michelle.
She's just a whole bunch of girls thrown into one there.
A lot of girls. She's a
lot of different
hybrid.
girls.
Okay, you want to talk about not being able to be seen? At least you can see Plastic's face.
Yeah, you can't see Mercedes at all
Mercedes.
underneath her wig. Like,
Maybe
I don't-
she had another stroke.
Or maybe this is a political
soon.
statement. Maybe she's like making some political statement like we're not going to lie down and take this anymore.
No,
by
she said she wanted to see
lying
if she's wearing
down.
panties.
Yeah, I don't get it.
This
Uh-oh.
is me. No, this is Ariel.
No, that's
No?
Miss Vanjie. Look at the
Fuck.
look at the tattoo.
Did you say Angie?
Miss Vanjie.
Oh. I'm like, you are shitty. Shout out, happy belated birthday.
Happy
Angie.
belated birthday, Angie and Troy! Yay!
I don't even recognize Vanjie.
No, that is Vanjie because of the tattoo.
Okay, in the front.
But yeah, the
Oh,
makeup
that's right. I didn't
and-
recognize because there's no glitter.
Yeah, and her whole thing this season is about getting cookies. Give me
these
those cookies.
cookies.
I want those cookies. What girl?
She wants the
she sounds
cookies.
like because everyone comments that she sounds like Cookie Monster.
Which we'll
So
get
about
into
the
later
cookies,
also.
yeah. Okay.
Before
so-
this challenge, though, Big Silky, who was probably prompted by the producers,
Mhm.
was asked to play Bang, Marry, Kill because I guess you can't say fuck on TV.
Yeah.
I thought you could say fuck.
No.
Um,
Well, you can, but they'll bleep it out.
and Ariel says she would kill everybody,
Mhm.
which Silky was very quick to say, that's the only way you're gonna win, girl.
Pretty much.
Which I thought that was a good read. I'm slowly
Uh-huh.
getting
But,
to like
they were
Silky.
like, oh, I would
She's
marry
clever.
Silky. They're liking the Silky, but she is a bit.
And she's educated, apparently.
She's a bit abrasive in her.
She is a bit abrasive, just
attitude
like
in
your
general.
5 o'clock shadow.
Hey man, I should
You're
have
an
heard of
all-star.
it like last week. Some people like the muffin tickler.
Ew, is that what it's called? A muffin tickler?
Yeah, you never heard that one?
No, I'm
These
not.
are educated times, people.
I'm a woman.
Educated times.
I'm a woman saving myself for the Lord.
Yeah.
Also, I wasn't a big fan of how very showboaty Brooklyn was when she won. Which prompted which will probably be like one of the quotes of the season, which prompted Scarlett to say, when you fill your oats so hard, you forget there are other oats there. It also kind of feels like a red velvet.
And the whole don't discount anybody. Well, what?
Well, they wouldn't have to discount you if you.
The whole thing of it is you're in a contest.
Shun.
This isn't, you know. I feel like right now they're actually kind of playing up the girls to be more pitted against each other because the last couple of seasons have been like, I love you. No, I love you. You're the best.
Oh my god, you can't joke about that.
I'm so happy that
I had to
you
eat this order too. Blah blah blah.
Yeah. Don't call me fat just because I weigh 400 pounds.
Yeah, and don't discredit me because I used to be fat and now I'm skinny.
This season, though, they're like pitting the girls. Because Rue even comes in with that big old pot. She just starts stirring.
I was a little shocked. She's like, so what do you say?
So I also have to wonder if Rue was like listening in, like if they have listening devices where she can hear it in real time.
Oh, totally. I'm pretty sure.
Because
I mean,
this was all, she
that
came
makes
right
sense.
in. Like,
yeah, and she's like, hey. So Brooklyn and Silky win.
I liked Brooklyn's.
I wish Oddly would have won.
I wish she would have won.
I think this is gonna be the season where people are gonna be sleeping on Evie.
Yeah.
Like how people slept on Naomi and All Stars 4.
Well,
because she was so talented.
You can't do spooky, you can't do ugly, that's not gonna win you. Well,
Sharon
Needles, what? I'm sorry, what was that? Yeah, exactly.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi. Hello.
So
hello.
They divide up into their teams.
Yes.
Do you have the teams written down?
I do have.
Yay.
It was so fast though that I had to like
pause, go back, pause.
Well, I couldn't because I was watching it on TV, so I had to like.
Anyway, well, okay. Yeah. So first of all, who are you? Are you Team Brooklyn or are you Team Silky?
I'm Team Silky because Team Brooklyn's the Mean Girls. She's got Ariel. She's got Plastique. As much as I adore her, she's got and then you got Nina West in the back and going, because she's like, oh man. Oh no, I'm on the wrong team. I'm on the Mean Girls team.
On the Mean Girls team.
I'm also on the white team.
Not entirely white, because you have Raja, you have Honey, Sugar.
Okay.
Nina, Brooklyn. Silky, but I love how Silky said hers. I want the women of color and
all the
white
flavor
girl.
And the Toki white girl.
Toki white girl. So last picked Scarlett.
Which she was not happy. And she was like, no. Like, okay, first of all, how do you expect the girls to know you have acting experience? Like, do you hand out your resumes to all the girls?
Maybe.
Like,
if they were Willem.
How many?
I think that it's just kind of an unwritten rule that if you're the last pick, you have to be like, how dare they pick me last? Don't they know how talented I am?
And you gotta say it.
I've won all these awards in my head. I am the best. But, true to form, she was the best out of that group. So, one of the best. She was one of the best. She was pretty damn good.
Maybe like fourth in line, third in line.
She's pretty good. She's pretty good compared to some of the others.
Okay, Ross Matthews, you say what you want to say.
I get.
But she thought, okay, and then this is where like I don't get her too again. So she was like, "Is Silky sabotaging me because she's getting the lead role? Because the lead role is where I belong." And wait, in one sentence.
Well, it's right up there with the whole thing about Julia Roberts. I'm like Julia Roberts.
Oh my god!
Woman.
Yeah, and I was
so
like,
you're what, a prostitute?
You're neither pretty nor a woman.
What are you getting at?
No, she's pretty. Don't get me.
I don't get what she's saying. But so that team though.
Maybe she's a prostitute. I've known some nice prostitutes on Seaside.
Yeah. So
there's some nice women.
Team Brooklyn is all anti-Silky. They're all.
Oh, and they were not. And it was just like what it was like. It was like gangbang on Silky.
Piling it onto
mean
Silky.
Comments, which is easy to do once everyone starts it. But I was surprised that Plastique jumped right on it. I don't know why. Plastique comes off as a very nice person to me.
Yeah.
No,
she does.
Ariel, I wasn't surprised. Brooklyn, I wasn't surprised. I feel like Brooklyn's going to become the villain.
I think that Ariel is kind of slowly becoming the villain.
Well, yeah, too. I mean, you can have one villain.
You can.
So far, I've not seen what you were saying about Vanjie becoming the villain.
Yeah, I haven't seen
Vanjie is more the narrator. She's the
she's like
the narrator of Into the Woods.
Narrator.
They're doing Into the Woods, and Vanjie is like
she's sitting there
once upon a time
watching, eating her popcorn. But I do love what Rue tells him about how if Silky is outshining you, you need to basically step it up.
You need to step
up your attitude versus just complaining how the other person is outshining you.
Actions, not words, girls.
You have very little screen time. You gotta make it. memorable.
You gotta wake up and pay attention.
I mean, look at Vanjie. She was on last season for one episode, and she was the most memorable of her season. And boom, she comes back.
Ooh, and that
asked to come back.
That RuPaul money done her good because that runway that we're gonna get to later, it's probably one of the best runways I've seen in a while.
Probably is. So we have the 2 movie challenges. First one is Why I Gotta Be Black Panther.
Why I Gotta Be Black Panther?
So I know you love the acting challenges because you love the script
so much.
You think they're so amazing.
So much. They are
so this year, just because they gave you like a 5-hour.
This is a second
to sit through.
I wonder if this is gonna be the season of acting challenges again, like season 7. Season 7 had a few,
but at least they were fun that season. This one,
true. The Shakespeare one was pretty cool.
The Shakespeare was cool. This one, it's like. It was really just long. It was like we're gonna do the entire movie instead of just a small condensed scene.
They're doing their read around and Vanjie is coming off illiterate. Bless her heart.
Yeah,
she's like, what?
I
don't know what's going on here.
Syllables.
Someone help me.
What's on the paper. And I mean, I'm the same way. I get a script in front of me and I'm just like, I can't. What does this shit say? Is this Swahili? What is this?
No, but you're good at.
I'm good at improv.
You're an actor.
I can do improv.
Yeah, and then that's all. Like, but you're good at acting too. I feel like. I mean, you've been in more plays than I have.
Yeah, but not usually on the first like go round of reading it. Like I suck at.
You probably were one of those kids who had anxiety when it was like, okay, everybody, we're gonna read a paragraph each.
I have my dyslexia,
and you're
so
like,
it's like
okay, I'm in 4 paragraphs, so I'm gonna start reading this.
I do. I'll start like pre-reading it,
and
then I always get that one idiot who is like, I'm sick, I can't read it, and suddenly my paragraph is thrown off.
You're like, fuck. Brakatikita. Oh yeah. Is that right?
I don't know. Okay, so I liked the costumes for this one. It was very
Mimi M first. Thank you, Nina West, for the throwback. Well, it was Nina doing Jinx, who was doing Mimi M first.
But it still gave me that Black Panther feeling a little bit.
True that.
Cheap version of Black Panther.
And then see, this is where people. Okay, so this is where like some people were getting very pressed about it because they're like, oh, so it's a bunch of white people acting black. But I mean, they're both pretty current movies. I mean, yeah, I guess they could have done other movies, but none of them are as good as.
That is true because both the movies they picked were black themed movies.
Yeah, at first I was like, oh, so just Black Panther, and then I realized, oh yeah, that's what Get Out had a black theme too.
That's right.
So there was a bunch of people online was getting very upset about that, which.
Yeah, and I don't know why they picked them. Maybe those were the only 2 they could get the rights to do.
Maybe.
I'm not sure.
Wakanda forever.
Yeah, Wakanda forever. Raja cannot remember her lines to save her life.
Raja, nope. Brooklyn was not getting that Beyonce. What?
Beyonce, what?
Even on the runway.
Maybe Canadians don't like Beyonce.
Ooh.
Maybe it's gonna be. Now this is gonna become like this is gonna become like the How's Your Head. They're gonna be like Beyonce, what? And no one's gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but she got it after, so it wasn't as long as Miss Fame.
She did, and honestly, that skit was so long I kind of fell asleep because that's literally the only notes I have is that. Oh, and the Ariel with girl every like 10 seconds. Girl.
Ariel can't tongue pop. I have Plastique truly shined. Also, that was another problematic thing. People were like, "Oh, we thought it was racist that Brooklyn asked Plastique to be Vietnamese. I mean, to do the Vietnamese accent.
Why?
Which I mean, she is Vietnamese.
Didn't we just see that in All Stars with?
She didn't have a problem with it.
With Gia Gunn.
Yeah, well, but then Gia Gunn was doing Japanese when the person she was impersonating was not Japanese. But still, I mean,
you play to your strengths.
Yeah, well, but they were more mad at Brooklyn asking Plastique to be.
I would have been more mad if they had gone and asked Nina West to do it.
True.
Can you be a Vietnamese girl?
True.
You know, I mean, she's an Asian playing an Asian, so it's like the black people are playing black people, Asian people are playing the Asian people, and it made her character kind of stand out and be a little bit more memorable.
Yeah, and she got a lot of accolades for it. Brooklyn does this a lot when she's upset in her acting. Oh my god, I can't believe... I don't know what the lines were, because it was not that great. But I was like, oh, she's doing the I'm gonna fly away, I'm angry. Oh my god, I'm angry in distress. Oh my god, I can't remember my lines. I don't get the joke of Beyonce what?
Beyonce what?
Raja can't say legitimate.
No, she cannot.
No. Yeah. Overall, that play was play skit.
Good God, girl, get out.
Yay, we see Derek Barry.
Yay!
And her best performance ever.
Derek
on
Barry
her
hit
side.
by a car. Yay. I think that Evie and Scarlett worked very well together. I think they had a good on-screen chemistry.
Yeah, no, they did. And I love Evie's laugh.
Yeah. I love it was cute. I liked.
Oh, I'm behind on my cards.
Miss Vanjie takes direction very well. Like, she was one of those, okay, what do you want
me to do?
Okay, I'm gonna try that.
Good Lord, she could not get that.
Well, but her dorky one was cute. It's just...
Yeah, I kind of like the dorky one better than the Cookie Monster.
Yeah.
Well, hello, folks. I'm a regular dad.
Yeah.
Also, you're a regular dad who wears a wig and full face of makeup.
Uh-huh, exactly.
Which they make...
Well...
It's in the line. It's in the sketch.
Yeah, she's supposed to be playing the dad, but it's supposed to all be in drag. So, of course, it's going to be... She could have done it to do the boy drag of, Alaska back to...
Well, she does boy drag in her confessional.
True.
She's wearing makeup. True. But it says in the skit, oh yeah, that's my dad. He likes to wear wigs and makeup.
Yeah. So it works.
Which I guess I must be someone's dad.
Opulence.
Ambulance. You earn everything.
That whole portion.
Ambulance.
That whole little bit was just the stupidest thing ever that I was.
It made no sense.
It made no sense.
And I don't know if they were hoping the queens would do something with it.
Maybe.
But you gotta give them a rope to hold on to.
That was just... Basically, it's like, let's give the definition of opulence.
Also, on the same side, Evie's character says, oh, those are my grandparents. Mm-hmm. I feel like Mercedes and Kahana should have read that and taken note, oh, we have to look like grandpa. I know black don't crack, but
still.
Do like a... I know this is stereotypical, but do like a Medea, or do like a...
Or do Nina Benina Brown from that season where she made herself look old.
You're supposed to look... Oh, so scene. Both sides are at fault. Yeah. I of course know this because I've studied so much years of theater craft, and
it's almost like though that you always have those two roles that are just so horrible that whoever gets stuck with them are in the bottom.
Which is not true though, because there have been horrible roles and people have turned it around and done great things with it, like Shea Coulee, Trinity the Tuck. What other acting was horrible but they did something with it? Monique Hart did a great job with a Keijo role.
Okay.
So it's all a matter of like,
I don't know.
Can you think outside of the box and make this...
Ambulance!
Can that be a GIF?
Opulence.
GIF, whatever the
fuck it is.
At the end, Ross goes, oof, that was a journey. And I disagree with you, girl.
Mm-hmm.
I also feel like RuPaul was saying later in the episode, like, if they had choreographed something, maybe that would have looked cute, too.
Yeah.
But
no, they didn't.
No.
So they're getting into their makeup. Now, did I miss when they said what the challenge was? I never heard them actually say what the challenge was.
Yeah, when they introduce, when RuPaul announces who are the top two, she goes, "You will be starring."
No. And, the runway challenge. Did they ever announce what the runway challenge was?
Just for this episode or for this season?
For this episode.
No.
Okay.
But did they do it last episode?
I don't remember. But notice how it was cleverly done. If we're not going to talk about what the challenge is, so we have a reason to bash on the girls for their makeup because they're like, why are you doing white? Why are you doing this gray look to your face? Why are you doing that? Making it seem as if the girls just don't know how to put on their own makeup. Or just randomly
doing creative.
Then you find out...
Like Silky, who was going to do a white face with a turquoise.
Exactly, because they were all on Evie like, oh, your face is so ashy. What are you doing?
Not
That's horrible.
Just Miss Raja.
But they never actually said, oh, by the way, your challenge is you're going to look like your horoscope.
Right.
Carefully done in the editing so that you don't see it, so that you don't realize that this fights are, it makes it seem like there's more to the fight than what there actually is.
But I feel like the makeup was not the meat of the fight.
No.
The meat of the fight, which I am totally have more respect for Evie now, was that only Ariel... When asked who was talking about Silky, only Ariel spoke up, which I give Ariel props for. Because no one else did. Plastique didn't, and neither did Brooklyn. All of the other people in the team kind of didn't really say anything about Silky.
Yeah.
It's just those three. And none of them said anything. And then, of course, Raja decides to take everybody as her, which then starts that whole, well, maybe you should focus on your makeup. Oh, maybe you should focus on your... I have it here, wait. Talk, let me find this.
I didn't agree with Raja where she was basically calling Evie ugly.
Yeah, and she said, oh, maybe you should focus on your crawling out of the swamp makeup. Yeah.
But she was basically like, I'm a pretty girl. You can never tell me what to do because I'm so pretty and you're ugly. And an ugly girl can never tell me what to do. And it's like...
It's very... This is what reminded me of... Well, at least I am a showgirl.
Mm-hmm. I think that's the level they're trying to get to.
Right.
They're trying to get to...
And I remember you saying something about the Pokemon trees, Alyssa Edwards Dynasty, but maybe this is what it is.
But maybe this is it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, I gotta say this, though, about Ariel. She was being honest, and you can't get mad at her.
I respect
for that.
honesty.
Like, she
said,
up.
I'm the one who said all like, these things about you. And then everybody else was brave and be like, well, you are a little bit too much, and blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm. But she was, like...
Which, in this case, who do you think... Should anyone change? No. Like, should the queens just ignore her, then? Yeah, I guess that's the right reason. Yeah. I mean, I ignore you all the time.
Pretty much. But you always get, like, it's when you get to that part of the episode with, like, who should go home? And then the girls are always like, how dare you throw me under the bus? Well, bitch, I was asked who should go home. What do you think I'm going to say? Me?
And the question isn't who do I hate?
Yeah. The question isn't who do I hate, it's who should go home and why.
But I'm sure that question will be coming up soon.
I'm sure. Probably by the next episode it'll probably be that.
Yeah. And then we have a side story of Mercedes, who had a stroke.
Well, first we find out...
Could you imagine having a stroke on the fucking stage, though?
First we find out she's on the no-fly list because of her name.
Right.
And which is she's from Kenya.
So stupid.
West Kenya?
No, she's from... Oh, yeah. Well, I know she's an African
Kenya,
queen.
She said, or something like that. And then because her name sounds Muslim...
This is so stupid. I can't believe that right now, in the year 2019, shit like this is still going on. But we won't get into that.
So because of the stress of going on the no-fly list, she's driving from pageant to pageant to pageant, which basically takes a toll on her. And
so is that like one of the things that causes a stroke is stress?
Stress can cause strokes, yeah.
Ooh, I'm surprised I haven't had a stroke yet from you.
Girl. So, not to sound mean, not to throw shade... But you have this every season where someone has to have a sob story.
Well, every episode has been a sob story.
So
my cyst. Now I have a stroke.
So I'm waiting.
Even Bianca Del Rio said it. She goes, "This is only the goddamn second episode. Already people are having problems."
I'm waiting for the 26 years ago, I was pushed out of a woman's vagina and I've never been the same. It scarred me.
I'm waiting for someone to take off their fake leg like Alaska did during their reunions.
Or I was hit by a bus that Roxy Andrews was driving to get away from her.
Well, when her mom was driving.
Like, seriously, these breakdowns are so strategically planned.
But it's for the character development. It's for the character development. Which we'll get into it later, but pin that one.
Pin that. I do also find it funny that Raj is basically mad at Evie for paying attention to what's going on. Evie's listening. She's paying attention and she's clocking them on it. And they're like, how dare you?
Also, Evie is the kind of friend that I would love to have now. Just saying that. Because wouldn't you want someone to stick up for you if people were talking shit
I was kind of scared at Evie in the first episode. But watching her when her name was called for the acting challenge and she was like, yeah, all right.
You were scared of her was like, because of what she looks like or because of the way she was acting?
Just the way she was acting. Just that cool demeanor.
Oh, you thought she was going to be like a bitch.
Yeah, I thought she was going to be like the ice everyone out and not have fun. And just take herself way too seriously.
Like Nina Bonina, Bonasana.
Exactly. But then the minute she opened up heading into the acting challenge where she was like
just a goofy, fun little... She's the kid you see at Disneyland.
Yeah. She's a goofy kid at heart.
Running around.
All right.
RuPaul's Dress reminds me of that backpack. You know that backpack? There's a friend named Jesse Rossetta's, and he used to have a backpack and a shirt that looked just like this dress. Is that all your notes?
Just that kid, yeah. That was my notes. And then let's just look at just because the rest of it is all pretty much just the
okay.
Looks, yeah.
I was like, you fell asleep already after that?
I fell asleep.
We got Bobby Moynihan as a guest judge, whose drag name I loved. Fatty Lapone.
Fatty Lapone.
Or Better Midler. And then Sidel from Wakanda, Black Panther.
Wakanda Forever. I did like Ruth's dress. I know you love the caftans.
I did not like it. Ooh,
I liked it because it fit the Wakanda theme of it was a very dashiki type.
But I wish it was more like Angela Bassett's dress. That would have been hot. Like maybe
a turban and
but has RuPaul ever worn a headpiece?
No, I don't think so.
Maybe that's why.
I don't think she has. Okay, so let's go into...
So we start with Brooklyn, who's a Pisces. You're an Aries, I know.
I did like...
I'm a Scorpio.
I liked that.
We're not supposed to get along. This is very true.
I did like that.
I like this look, but she looks like a unicorn from the front.
She does.
We're talking about Brooklyn Heights.
Put my glasses
her,
here because she does look like a unicorn. But I like the trim. I like the collar. It's very like.
I love the collar.
Look.
It's very Little Mermaid Ariel.
It's very
the koi fish are a little bit lost on me, but I get what it is. Yeah. Next up we have Plastic Tiara.
Plastic Tiara.
I love this look.
So
although
okay, so she's a Leo.
She is a Leo. Okay. No, she's an Aries.
That's supposed to be a ram?
Yeah, you see the horns there, I guess. But you know what this looks like? This is what Sugar should have worn for Scorpio.
Yeah.
Because it looks like stingers.
It does. And to me, this reads more of a Leo from back here.
But she's an Aries. And then we've got a poodle. I'm sorry. Raja, who's a ram, who looks like a poodle.
Which is Aries.
I like the wig.
I like the wig.
I like the one piece that is with the hooves. But I still wish there was like more, maybe.
I wish you could see more of like her legs.
Always want more.
I want to see the legs.
No, I like the floor legs.
You like the floor legs?
If it was gonna be legs, then she should have done like a below the knee or above the knee,
bodysuit,
like a business
or a bodysuit with boots,
or a bodysuit with boots with the hooves because I know they make those heels.
Yeah.
Next up we have why are you Nina West as a Leo. She said she was trying to emulate the mane. I don't get the mane on the headpiece. I get that it's a tiger, but it also kind of looks like a koi fish also.
And I'm not liking the makeup all that much. It is very like Mimi I'm First. It's very clown.
Yeah, I'm very I know she's good,
but
so I don't know what's going on. And then we have Honey Davenport.
Okay, I thought that was the Cowardly Lion from The Wizard of Oz.
I thought it was too, but at least she looks like a Leo.
She does look like a Leo. I love that mane of hair.
I wish there was more to the dress. I always just want more.
More.
Also, the middle part is weird.
Looks like you can see her nipples.
Kind of that too.
Yeah. So it's very Nude Illusion.
God. And then we have my sign, Scorpio, which is a disappointment.
Oh, that's supposed to be a Scorpio?
Exactly. Where is a Scorpio? She said she was going for dark and mysterious.
It's very like,
I don't get the mysterious part about this.
It's very like lava shooting out of her head.
I like the braids. It's Sugar Cane.
Sugar Cane, okay. All right.
I know. Sugar is a chameleon I'm seeing. Yeah. She never looks like her.
But it looks good. I like the look. I just, don't like it as...
Another Aries. There's a lot of Aries.
There's a lot of Aries in this one.
A lot of bitches.
So she's basically just wearing like a furry dress.
Ari Versace is wearing a dress that does nothing for her body.
Nothing.
And apparently she took off the top part as she was about to exit. Like she took it off, exited.
Well, she did it at the very end or something. So why are you taking it off so far away?
Yeah. I like the wig.
I do like the wig.
I don't like
the horns coming out a little bit.
The skirt. It does nothing for her body.
The skirt.
Adi. Suki Ganache. Okay. Hate the bodysuit. Love the tool. I love the...
Oh, that was a bodysuit?
Oh, my goodness. No, she just rolled in pink, girl.
Oh, Lord.
She just, like...
It's kind of frightening. I mean, I thought it was like a, one of those, like, like with the Romans wore, like a toga. Just kind of wrapped up. Yeah.
But you know what? This would have been sickening if she had stuck with her white face with the turquoise.
Yes.
Because it would have been all, like, monochromatic. I like the wig, and I like the tool. I don't like the Yeti boots.
No.
Evie.
I love this one.
I put Egyptian Gargoyle Lion.
Yes.
A Leo.
It is awesome. It's just amazing.
I do like it. She does look like a little cockeyed, but other than that, I love it.
Yeah, because it's just like the two different colored contacts in, right? So it's giving her that look. But it is very...
So far, trend alert though, furry boots.
Mm-hmm.
Boots with the fur.
I know. Are they...
Got the whole world looking at her. One of my favorites.
Miss Vanjie.
Miss Vanjie.
She's tipping the scale.
Which in Untucked, when Bobby Moynihan, after she visited them, left going, Vanjie. Miss Vanjie.
I like it.
Probably the best outfit of the runway, I think.
And I love her body well. Roses.
She said she hot glued it to her head, girl. That's commitment.
And I love the little hair coming down on the front.
Then we have Akira. Okay, I see where she was trying to go with this, but...
Is she supposed to be a fish?
This is a fail for me. She's a Pisces.
She's a Pisces.
It's a fail for me. Only because if you take off the tails or the fish... then I think it would have looked better.
Yeah.
The fish looks like it looks like a waste of feathers to me. Because the fish tails are made of feathers. And
I don't really like the hair with this outfit.
I like the hair. What
would you have done?
Would you have done like a tight coif?
I think I would have done or something down long to give it more of that like in the water.
You know what would have looked good with this? Would have been the braids that Sugarcane wore, but like in blue purple.
Maybe something to give it more of that exotic fishy look versus
yeah.
Okay, so then we have Amazon Warrior Princess,
Kenya Michael's sister.
What is she?
She looks like Kenya Michael.
She does look like her. Why is her arrow the wrong way?
Oh, bless her heart. I didn't even notice that.
Her arrow is not facing the right way.
No shade to Mercedes, but this looks like something I could make. In fact, I think I worn something like this.
It looks like something that you would have like just bought from us. Not just bought the pieces and put together. Like
even her shoes.
It looks like she's wearing a girdle with like a piece of material tied around her waist,
and then she
took a wig and just threw it on her shoulder.
Which call it on the bottom.
It just doesn't look very.
Even the hair. I wish the hair was pulled back on the sides.
Yeah.
And I wish the arrow is facing the right way.
A lot of these girls talk about how they have a stylist who's putting all these looks together for them. Hire a better stylist if that's the case.
Right.
You know, if someone threw this look together for you.
Be in control of your look. You're the one representing it. Next we have Kana.
So, did you hear what the Manila and Delta were basically saying about this look? Like, it looks like she just had this yellow dress and she was like, I look cute in this. I was like, I like this wig. I'm going to throw this on it. Boom, my costume's done.
I wish... Okay, things I would have changed. I wish she didn't put the skirt on. Because her outfit looked cute once it fell off and fell apart.
I didn't like the hair.
I didn't like the end of Halloween season Walmart hair.
No.
The horns were cute.
The horns were cute, but they look like they're coming out of the back of her neck. They don't really look coming out of the top of her head.
They look like it's coming out of the back of her head.
Yeah, the back of her neck area. So it's not very, Okay, then we have
the
Ice
how
Princess.
Do you feel about Scarlet Envy? Do you like this outfit?
No.
I don't know if I like it or not. I like it, but I don't like it. First of all, she contoured her titties with turquoise. She is a Pisces also. Yeah, she's a Pisces. Okay. Actually, basically what I put for Scarlet's notes was nothing.
Yeah. I'm not liking it.
I'm not loving it. I wish it was a better transition into the trumpet bottom or whatever it's called. And I don't like the mohawk. The mohawk.
I'm gonna pass on this one. It's a hard pass.
Yeah.
Sorry, Scarlet.
So we get to the sketches. We already talked about the sketches.
We did talk about
Black Panther sketch sucked.
And you know, they kind of alluded to which sketch they liked more just in the title of the episode.
They also kind of alluded to it also because after Black Panther, RuPaul looked unbothered. She was like,
The title of this episode is Good Girl, Get Out.
Good God, Girl, Get Out.
Sorry, Good God, Girl, Get Out. What are the two sketches names?
Good Girl.
And Why I Gotta Be Black Panther.
Why I Gotta Be Black Panther.
There's no mention of Why I Gotta Be Black Panther in the show title.
Yeah. So we have Nina, Banji, Silky, Honey, Akira, Raja are safe.
Yay, safe.
Is there much to talk about this next part?
Not really. We're back into the photo bombing.
Yeah. Oh, Michelle says Plastic is wearing the same boots, but Plastic on social media said they were different boots, but she didn't want to be disrespectful. Very smart.
Same boots as what? Same boots.
Michelle said, "Why? I wish you weren't wearing the same boots as you were wearing in the video, in the sketch."
She should have told her. She should have clocked her.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean, like how Valentina did when they're like, "Oh, it's the same crown," and she's like, "No, it's not."
Actually, it's not. And then they're like, "Well, same dress," and she's like, "No."
I think she should have, because otherwise she's going to get known for wearing the same, and she doesn't want to be another Chi Chi DeVade. You don't want to wear the same shoes every single... You don't want to be like Kahana and wear the same bra every single... So she should have been like, this is a different pair of shoes, you know. Bring out the second pair of shoes if she has to put
like,
in, you know. Vindicate herself.
Hold on. The judges loved Evie.
The judges loved Evie.
And Ross, again, loved Scarlett, saying she was showing peaks and valleys. I wasn't seeing
peaks and valleys.
Peaks nor valleys.
I like her. Agree to disagree.
Disagree.
Agree to disagree.
Disagree. So, we find out that Evie and Scarlett wins.
Yay!
My hair is a mess.
Double winner.
Fuck. Do you think they deserved a double win?
I think that some people have pointed out that it was kind of because they both have so heavily relied on each other, it wouldn't have been fair to have one win and not the other.
I think not. I think Evie did more than Scarlett.
It's gonna be like, the Special Olympics of.
It's gonna be the fucking Paul Kelly. That's what it's gonna be.
Paul Kelly is gonna be that everybody gets.
No, I think Evie should have won.
In the case of this, it's not a bad thing to have two winners, but
true. But I think Evie should have just won by herself because I feel like she did more. Anyway. Yeah, that's it, yeah.
So then we have the bottom two.
Oh, and then Scarlett was like, I think I've shown these ladies who the fuck they're fucking with. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, girl, you just won a challenge. Calm the fuck down. You didn't fucking, get a Nobel Peace Prize.
What are you trying to prove?
Bottom two, Mercedes and Kahana.
I love how your card's upside down, but you're still reading it.
Listen, awesome. I am a professional.
That is awesome.
These are just guides, okay? Uh-huh. This isn't even my real hair. I swear to God.
Okay, so the bottom.
They do work, bitch. Kahana, but it's not the version I remember.
Are you surprised, though, that Kahana and Mercedes are in the bottom?
I'm not. Especially the way they were, showcasing.
The way that they were playing up on what happened with Mercedes.
Right.
You knew that something was going to be happening with Mercedes this episode.
Right.
And
but surprisingly, as much as they were showing off Mercedes' story, Kahana went home.
Yeah.
I was like, what? I mean, she did lip sync better.
But as a lot of people put it, you were watching Mercedes that entire lip sync. You did not even notice Kahana was on the stage.
But they also showed Mercedes' story, which we've seen in recent past histories.
Usually when you have a sob story, that's when you're going home. But, I think that it's just... Kahana did not serve it. She...
What Kahana did, sir, was almost a trip to the hospital. Yeah. With that flip she did.
Exactly. And she didn't even do that until the tail end. If she had done that in the very beginning...
You think so?
You would have noticed her, yeah. But also, you don't need to have a big production number, dance on a number like that. It is more powerful if you are contained and you are...
No, but it's work, bitch. You gotta dance your ass off.
Not necessarily. Not if you can convey the meaning. You've never heard them talk about the Pointer Sisters?
No, I know, but I don't like Pointer Sister performances.
There's sometimes where
I also don't like Broadway performances.
There's sometimes where it's very powerful when they're just standing there and just...
Sometimes it is, but not for this song. Was this our first jump split?
Of the season?
Yeah. Soju obviously didn't do it.
Soju did not do a jump split.
Did Kahana do a jump split last season? I know she did flips.
I don't remember.
And gigs. And tricks. This, I think, is our first jump split.
Could be.
Good for you, Mercedes.
Kudos.
So Kahana goes home, Mercedes stays.
Bye, Kahana.
And then Kahana called RuPaul a bitch.
But all in fun.
I messaged Taylor after watching the episode. I was like, oh my god, one of the queens called RuPaul a bitch.
She was like...
Something's coming, bitch. Something's coming.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, she called RuPaul a bitch. Oh, no.
And even RuPaul was like, bye, bitch.
Did she?
Yeah, something to that effect. So it was like...
So next week is another acting episode.
Is it really?
Yeah, they're doing the evangelical church, what is it? Club 1-800, Club 900. Oh, I think Silky's gonna do well in that. I think Akira will do well.
It's funny how these, America's Next Drag Queen supermodel type star, and they don't have them doing more lip syncing.
I miss the sewing challenges and the singing challenges. Well, that's usually later though. But I miss the sewing challenges, and I miss there's not a lot of
things that you'd actually see a
drag queen performing. Yeah. You don't go to the clubs and expect to see a sketch.
I want to see an acting challenge,
which would be kind of cool.
Well,
actually.
You did if you
I wouldn't mind
industry. It's a lot of acting challenges.
We saw how that went.
Because we were challenged
Stupid people weren't into that kind of art.
We were drunk.
I loved it. It was it was disgusting. You'd get dirty.
I loved the night that the person puked from the second level down onto the stage. That's awesome. Oh.
Those are the days. Those were the days.
All right, so next week.
Next week, another day, another sleigh.
Yay. I won't be here with you next week, though. You have to do this one solo.
Oh, that's right.
Or we have to phone it in.
We've got to figure out how to record on Skype. Because you have Skype, right?
I do have Skype. We can Skype it in. Can someone help us Skype it in?
You smart people.
Someone out there.
Someone out there.
All one of you that's watching.
Again, like we said last week, and we'll say every week, follow me at Pretty Dumb Podcast on the IG. You can follow Taylor D at the Taylor Dillon Show on Instagram and on Facebook. You can listen to my podcast on Spotify and Anchor. And you can see all of his things on like basically every... I'm trying to figure out how to get mine on Spotify. Because I thought it automatically did to Spotify. I mean, to Apple Podcasts.
Oh, no, you have to go through and actually like go into Apple Podcasts and apply and give them a link, and then they go from there. Once they have
they automatically
once they have your RSS and all
soon that. Coming to Apple Podcasts. Pretty Dumb Podcast. If anybody has questions or would like to voice their opinions, and if we think it's good enough, we'll read it.
You know, you kind of look like the Wayans brothers from White Chicks.
Making my way downtown. If you want to call in, we would love to call people and get your opinions. And then when we're tired of you, we'll hang up on you.
Ooh.
You know who I look like?
Who?
Janice from the Muppets.
Yes.
Hey guys.
We do need to do a call-in episode.
We do. We have other people who watch the show. I've had other people on my podcast.
We're gonna call it in.
We're gonna call you. So be ready. Call me now.
But remember, we film a weekend. 2 days, a day before we, so by the time you get the phone call, it's going to be after it's already, and then it's just,
And that phone call?
And then the time machine.
It's coming from inside the house.
It is, so watch out. Watch out. You're going to get a call next month about an episode that we aired last week.
Okay.
But you're going to know that this is what it's pertaining to.
You better get on your DeLorean.
Better check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Word.
All
and
right.
on that note, peace.
Peace.
Ooh, we almost